You may have not heard the term boxer engine, but we can explain it all to you. A boxer engine is a piston internal combustion engine with a unique design, in which the cylinders are positioned in front of each other at a 180-degree angle. This allows for the mirroring movement of the opposing pistons. If you are a motorcycle enthusiast, you probably know that piston engines have been the hallmark of the BMW brand for years. As newer electric vehicles appear on the market, people are wondering if BMW will be able to create an electric motorcycle with a boxer engine. The Vision DC Roadster, the motorcycle you're seeing on your screen right now, is a concept that's proven that nothing is impossible for BMW. It should be noted that electric motorcycles differ in size and shape from usual models, but the engineers strove to preserve the iconic outline. They placed the frame instead of the usual fuel tank. The engine was replaced by a battery in an upright position. The electric motor is positioned underneath it. Overall, the bike looks very futuristic. Although you immediately recognize it as a BMW vehicle, the presentation of the model took place in June last year, but so far there's no further information about the specs. A Krapovic Full Moon. Here is a concept bike from the Slovenian brand Krapovic, developed in 2015 especially for an exhibition in the German city of Bad Salzuflen. To create a model with a unique and memorable appearance, the engineers had to work for over 800 hours. The vehicle is powered by a high-performance SNS Knucklehead 1524cc engine. Take a look at the remarkable seamless body. Just like the bike's frame, it's made entirely of fine sheet metal. The custom exhaust system is built into the rear end. The name, by the way, was inspired by the front wheel of the vehicle. It's made of aluminium and carbon, has a diameter of 30 inches, and in addition to functionality, it plays another important role. It's the core piece of the design. Other interesting features of the bike are the hydraulic suspension, the ceramic brakes, and the automated steering system. This allowed the designers to hide all the cables. Joe Hammer J1. In 2016, when this motorcycle was finished and presented, it became the first electric series model made in Austria with a really impressive driving range of 150 kilometers. The manufacturer confesses that it was not easy to achieve this. The motorcycle is not only different from other models, it was designed completely from scratch. The electric motor and the controller are built into the rear wheel, but the shock absorber and the battery are located right in the aluminium frame. Thus, the developers found an optimal balance between high stability and functionality. Pay attention to the dashboard too. The high-resolution color displays are integrated directly into the round rear-view mirrors. The manufacturer offers two models. The first, the J1-150, has a driving range of 150 kilometers and recharges in 2 hours and 20 minutes. The second, the J1-200, has a 200-kilometer driving range. In this case, it takes 3.5 hours to fully charge. Both models reach speeds of up to 120 kilometers per hour, and the price of the vehicles is $25,000 or $27,000 respectively. Yamaha Nikon. Nowadays, most motorcycle manufacturers do everything possible to make their models unique and memorable. However, in this case, the two front wheels with special suspension are not just an aesthetic solution. They increase the rider's level of comfort by ensuring greater stability and consistency when riding. Regardless of the weather or road conditions, the 3-cylinder 4-stroke liquid-cooled 847cc engine has a capacity of 115 horsepower. This allows the motorcycle to reach high speeds very quickly. The manufacturer also highlights the powerful LED system, which offers low and high beam as well as parking lights. Despite the presence of 3 wheels, the bike remains compact and maneuverable. The most surprising thing is that this model is mass-produced and you can buy it right now for $16,000. Zeku. When it was first introduced several years ago, this incredible electric motorcycle became the star of the Tokyo Motorcycle Show. Even today it looks extremely unusual. Now imagine the buzz that it caused in 2012, when electric bikes were not yet so common. The model was created by Japanese designer Kota Nizu of Snow Design. He made a very interesting decision. Abandon the traditional tubular frame and the fork tubes. Instead, the aluminium model was equipped with swing arms at the front and rear. The Zeku has a range of 160 km with a top speed of 160 km per hour. In total, only 49 Zeku units were produced. As they were handmade, the cost of each motorcycle reached $70,000. Saeta NGS. Here is another motorcycle, which according to the manufacturer marks the new generation of urban sports vehicles. Underneath the elegant bodywork there's an advanced and modern electric motor drive, an unusual suspension, and a large number of carbon components. The engine power exceeds 200 horsepower. The torque is over 150 Nm, the power reserve is 190 km. Perhaps the only drawback of this bike is the price, about $75,000. But that's the price of luxury and exclusivity. The Lito Sora. The next motorcycle on our list today is a hybrid between a bobber and a street fighter. The first term refers to a special type of custom motorcycle that has the front fender removed and the rear fender shortened. A street fighter is a motorcycle without a fairing, which gives it a particularly aggressive look. The Sora is a model developed by the Canadian company Lito. This was one of the first companies to launch mass-produced electric motorcycles in the world. This vehicle has many interesting features. For example, a unique adjustable seat. The rider can now choose a low and comfortable position or raise the seat if they prefer a more aggressive riding style. The bike has an integrated GPS system, touchscreen, high-quality suspension components, regenerative braking system, and a carbon fiber fairing. All these advantages have increased the price of the vehicle to $44,000. However, in our opinion, the result is incredible. After all, the top speed is 190 km per hour. In addition, the Sora electric motorcycle reaches 100 km per hour in just 4 seconds. The Kawasaki J concept. As always, we've saved the most interesting video for last. This is an electric 3-wheeled motorcycle that stands out for its flexible design. It's even been dubbed Transformer by different media. The J concept by the Japanese brand Kawasaki is the perfect motorcycle for people who like to push the limits. If you want to make sharp turns and travel at high speeds, put the wheels together to reduce the height of the bike. This allows the user to ride its vehicle like a sports bike. The independent wheels shift to increase grip and maintain balance. The second mode is optimized for comfortable and quiet rides in the city. In this case, the wheels are separated and the rider is in a high and straight position. By the way, pay attention to the unusual handlebar. The engineers have replaced it with a pair of handles, each of which is attached to one of the front wheels. Hey, stop being lazy, it's time to use that brain of yours. Welcome to Brain Time. Incredible facts from the past, the present, and even the future. The power of nature and wild animals, amazing facts and unsolved mysteries. You'll find all this and much more here. Subscribe now, you won't regret it.